What's up, everyone? We're here live from downtown Toronto. We're at Bloor and Queen's Park Circle, or Bloor and Avenue Road. I am heading down to Queen's Park right now, where it is a lot busier. Right now, I just want to show you guys the intersection where last week trucks were parked blocking every direction of this intersection. Upwards of 10,000 people showed up around this area last week, Saturday. But this week, it looks like it's happening in the Queen's Park, just south of here. So I'll take you guys along to show you guys what's going on down there. So right here on Queen's Park Circle, they have it all blocked. This is where it's been blocked. This is where it's been blocked pretty much all week since Tuesday or Wednesday. They have city dump trucks, police cruisers parked right across. And there's no access to Queen's Park. Queen's Park is just straight ahead on this street. We're gonna start walking down that way. There's a little bit of a police presence over here. I think there was a lot more police last time. This building right here is the Royal Ontario Museum. Very nice place. Hello everyone, we're headed down to Queen's Park at the moment. It seems like there's a lot of people heading down there. Right now, they're all walking down there. The building straight ahead is the Legislative Assembly of Ontario. That is where Mr. Doug Ford, the Premier of Ontario, has his office. That's probably where he declared the state of emergency last night, yesterday afternoon. Or no, that was yesterday morning at 10:45 he declared it. And breaking news, guys, out of Windsor, the police has moved in to remove all of the protesters by the entrance of the Ambassador Bridge. It is now being removed by the police. I was there last night, guys. I was streaming live from 12 o'clock to about 9:30 p.m. It was a long day yesterday, and here I am today, guys. Thank you guys for your support. I can hear loudspeakers from the vast distance. I can hear a big crowd. Probably, it sounds like a crowd of at least 1,000. Let's see what. How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
How many people are down there?
Hard to say
1,000?
Pretty big crowd, at least. Yeah.
A good 1,000?
Yeah.
10,000 last week.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Oh
wouldn't
yeah.
say 10,000, but over 1,000.
Over 1,000?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
No
Have a
problem.
good day. You heard the gentleman just now. He said there was about 1,000 down here at Queen's Park. We're walking there right now. There is a bus parked right across to try and avoid truckers from coming in. Just on the other side of this bus is Queen's Park. This street of Queen's Park Circle has been closed since Tuesday or Wednesday, since when they found out there would be another protest today. This is a war monument that we're approaching here. It is a monument that last Sunday, the only little bit of litter that I saw after Saturday's protest was on this monument. It was just a can of beer. That's it. It seems like that piece of litter that I saw last week is gone, is no longer there. But this is a war monument. Wow, it seems like it's a big crowd, guys. Here in downtown Toronto, Queen's Park. We are at the north end of the Legislative Assembly. The main entrance is at the south end of the Legislative Assembly. Yeah, there's at least 1,000 people, guys. 1,500 people at least. Windsor, the police have moved in to clear the blockade at the Ambassador Bridge. It has been peaceful, they've reported. Unfortunately, I couldn't stay, guys. I had to come home last night.
Because I came.
More young Queens, Spadina, college are back. That's so exciting. It's not going to be like last week with the whole... Because it's the culture of lost everything off.
There's movement from here afterwards, a march somewhere or what?
Yeah, we'll march. We'll come right back here.
Okay.
Just try to keep warm. Go to march.
And everybody else. I would like all these people to come. I don't know.
Excellent, thanks. The garbage.
Sorry, I always thought people like my background is Middle Eastern. Yeah, real. But they didn't let me. I already put it in a street game, but they said, don't bring it, don't bring it. Oh, where is that? It's in my truck.
It's all
Oh, I know where.
Basic common sense. We find ourselves now at a crossroads, the end of the beginning, if you will. And at this time, I think it is very important for us to remind ourselves what this crisis is about. Let me begin by telling you what this crisis is not about. This crisis is not about science. We have discussed the science at length. The science has always been and remains on our side. In the last few weeks, we have seen astonishing admissions from public health units about the efficacy of cloth and surgical masks, about the reliability of asymptomatic PCR testing, and about the accuracy of COVID hospitalization and DIP numbers. We were right the whole time. They knew it and we knew it. They were lying the whole time. Forgive me, my hands are cold, I can't turn the page. So, we must never make the mistake of thinking this fight is about science. Stop talking science. This fight is about something much bigger than science. This fight is about This fight is about who has the right to author the rules of our society. I believe we are all authors. We are all authorities of this reality, and I believe we have a duty to use that authority to write the world that we wish to live in. Even if the science is on our side, it isn't, it does not change what I are, the undeniable, the instinct, that no human being has the authority to control our God bless you. So what do we do now? How do we stop this onslaught against freedom, common sense, and basic human decency? There are two steps. The first step is to recognize the problem. The problem is, and it must be stated bluntly, the problem is we are dealing with a group of criminal individuals who are corrupt and evil. It has to be said. One of the main problems cannot get past the why. But why, Nabil? Why would anyone do this? Why? When presented with the evidence, the natural conclusions are
medium, I
obvious,
think.
but because they cannot fathom the why, they refute the evidence. Some people think it's incompetence. Some people think it's corruption. Some people think it's a combination. Some people think it's Satanist pedophiles with an agenda to remodel the world. Let me tell you what I think, and I want you to think about this carefully. I think it does not matter. It does not matter if they are innocent nincompoops, and it does not matter if they are reptilian body snatchers. This is nonsense. A crime has been committed, and for that crime there must be consequences. Can't tell my answer, seriously. Freedom! Freedom! God bless. A crime has been committed, and for that crime there must be consequences. Murder is a crime, and sometimes you can explain it. You can say it was motivated by revenge, it was motivated by greed, it was motivated by jealousy. These are all things that we call moral corruption. Corruption. Sometimes murder has no explanation. Serial killers, people who have a perverse notion of reality, people who take pleasure from the act. We call this evil. Corruption or evil?
Thank you, Miroslav, for the super sticker.
Corruption or evil. But regardless of why,
Miroslav.
crime is a crime, and for that crime, there are consequences.
Thank you, Miroslav.
As a civilized society, we must apprehend the criminal, investigate the circumstances, and hand out the appropriate punishment. So, this brings us to the second step. We know the problem. The problem is corruption and evil. We've got to call it out, we've got to investigate it, we've got to apprehend and punish those who are behind it. The second step is to outline a solution. Well, I'll tell you here and now, we are the solution. You are the solution. The solution will come directly from the actions you and I take. The first action we can take is to recognize and accept that we are all authorities. We are all authorities of our society. We are demonstrating that now, and it's very important that we call this a demonstration. This is not a protest. Beggars protest. Please, sir, can I have some more? That's a protest. We are here to demonstrate. We are here to demonstrate that we are fierce, that we are numerous, that we are united, that we are loving, and that we are not backing down.
Thanks.
1 minute. All right, 1 minute. Okay. I got a minute left. So I want to talk about mass formation. A lot of you have heard of mass formation. For a long time now, the ruling class have talked about the masses and how to control the masses. And now we finally begin to see firsthand how they mobilize the masses. Now, they have a mass. Their mass is formed and bound together by lies and deception. They use illusion and the power of their media to feed their mass falsehoods, make it feel larger than it is, and make ours feel smaller than it is. People of raw integrity and strength will flock to what they perceive to be the greater mass. But I have some news for you. Good and evil are not equal. Our mass grows each day. Our mass is founded and fostered on a foundation of truth. Our mass is strong, and the ties that bind us give us more strength. Each day, we see through the lies, we recognize our mass is a strong mass.
fake.
It's important that we do not celebrate prematurely. As these politicians begin.
There you are.
Yeah. So as these politicians begin to backpedal, and even when they let the restrictions go, we must not celebrate. We must persist and we must insist that these crimes do not go unpunished. We must start from the bottom and work our way up. The incompetent, the corrupt, the evil will each receive their appropriate recompense. When we have threatened medical autonomy and rules to prevent this type of exploitation from occurring again, when we've written these things into the Constitution, then we can rest. And until then, I stand with you, my brothers and sisters, and I love you all very, very much. God bless.
Anybody else, because you understand communism.
That was their opening line. Okay, so hold on. And then the next one.
You can give you a kiss. Paramedic, why are you wearing a bulletproof vest?
Jason Epstein. And like I said last week, of course, thank you all and our amazing truckers for cherishing our path to freedom and shining the light of humanity. And thank you everyone for your stellar, stupendous, absolute amazing public dedication in the fight for truth, freedom, and health.
Thank you.
I
Sorry.
hear a lot of people, we hear a lot of people talking about the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. That is the government brainwash for many decades. I want to ask you, my friends, do you trust Justin Trudeau, for example? Do we trust Pierre Trudeau back in the day? All right. I'm glad we're on the same page. Well, we know Pierre Trudeau wrote up the charter with his lawyers. And I want to give honorable mention, as I said last week, to the amazing Jane Scott, paralegal Rebecca Shepherd for Stand For Thee. We're educating the police, the businesses, and all across Canada. The way out of our tyranny is the Canadian Bill of Rights. Right here. And one of the reasons, everybody, it's real simple. Right at the top of my shirt, as the act says, it's an act in recognition and protection of our human rights and fundamental freedoms. It was written in 1960 by the great John David Baker. It's still constitutionally active and binding, and you get a lot of people, though, coming out of the woodwork, pumping up the charter, like Daniel Balfour, ex-bodyguard Justin Trudeau. Can we trust a bodyguard that protected Justin Trudeau? I'm asking you. So I want to ask the truckers respectfully and tell them, be very careful with a guy like Daniel Balfour who pumped up the charter. Why are they pumping up the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms? They don't say a damn thing about the Canadian Bill of Rights, my friends. And the Canadian Bill of Rights, a lot of people, they say, well, the Canadian Bill of Rights, it doesn't apply to provincial law. Well, guess what? When you understand it, what we say, the Canadian Bill of Rights, when you have any application of force enforcement, that is regulated by the Criminal Code, right, which is federal. And the Canadian Bill of Rights applies to all federal matters.
So whether you're in a business, say you own some gym equipment, the government is trying to obfuscate your equipment, that's enforcement, right? The mask, all of it. The one way we get our country back, my friends, it's what you're doing. And we're going to start the culture and conversation over. We are going to use our Canadian Bill of Rights.
Parties for purposes. Thank you.
If you have any questions about the charter, just look at all the lockdowns. Look at the 7 churches in Manitoba, right? They did a charter challenge for their religious rights and freedoms. And when you invoke the charter has no power unless you invoke it. That you have to appear before a judge who is appointed by the government, paid by the government, right? Answers to the swamp. Case law shows that Canadian Bill of Rights, at least you hope, you get an impartial jury. And the 7 churches in Manitoba, the judge ruled that, well, your rights and freedoms have been discriminated, but you know what? It's justified because we're in a pandemic. That is the loophole, Section 1 of the Charter. Do you understand? And Adamson's Barbecue. Remember, they did a charter challenge, everyone, and they lost. Chris Sky, when he was coming from the bylaw border, he used Section 7, I believe, the charter for mobility rights. Because remember, there was a PSYOP, right? We don't even have borders in Canada, but these bylaw borders, they were trying to stop your mobility rights. Chris Sky knew what he was doing, but he used the charter, and the female cop responded, no, we're restricting your mobility rights, Section 1 of the charter. So let's be aware of it, everybody. And I can't thank you enough for exercising your human rights, your fundamental freedoms. We are showing the rest of the world, as I said, how it's done in this country. Freedom, baby! And Justin Trudeau, I've heard a lot of people say that he needs to be arrested. You got it. And my friends, we the people have the power. And the Canadian Bill of Rights, one more time everybody, our rights to freedom, our rights to liberty, our rights to security of the person, enjoyment of property, it all comes to us by divine creation, divine authority. And yet the Charter doesn't say that, my friends. The Charter doesn't even say human rights. It says your rights are guaranteed. The Canadian Bill of Rights shows that our right is to, we have the right to be treated equally by the law and protected by the law. And freedom of speech, freedom of assembly. You got it, freedom, baby. Canadian Bill of Rights, and we win this battle, my friends. And the QR code, one more thing. The QR code and the vaccine passport, well, guess what? Doug Ford, Justin Trudeau, you know what our Canadian military and our cops and all of you are saying? You could stick that right up there, you know what? The vaccine passport, this egregious, absolute slavery. Canadians, my friends, I got a simple question. Are we going to accept slavery or are we going to fight for freedom? And my friends, we're not going to be obedient. We're not going to be obedient slaves. On 3, I want you to say that we're not going to be obedient slaves. 1, 2, 3. All right. And on 3, I want you to say that we are strong Canadians. 1, 2, 3, go!
United we stand.
Thank you, and we all thank you for fighting for truth, freedom, and health, and we are going to crush the establishment.
Thank you to Jason Esty. Boy, this guy's got some passion. Gotta love this guy. Now, I don't know who's talking here. So much energy going
Parties for Purposes. Thank you for the super chat. Lars Anderson, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Freedom Fighters, says Lars Anderson. Thank you guys, I appreciate your support. We are here live in downtown Toronto, Queen's Park. We are on the north end of the Legislative Building, the Legislative Assembly of Ontario, on the North Park, where it seems like there's about 2,000 people gathered. 1,500, 2,000 people have gathered here. And they're just giving some speeches. Apparently there's gonna be a march later on. So we're gonna try and join that march as well to show you guys what is happening here in Toronto. Breaking news out of Windsor, where I was at yesterday. The police have come in with armored vehicles and heavily armed police officers and have pretty much started to remove, or at least are in the process of removing right now, all the blockade from the Ambassador Bridge in Windsor, Ontario. I just want to say thank you to every single one of you who joined me for that stream yesterday. That was an amazing amount of support that I received through this channel, guys. Thank you guys so much for everything that has been done for me and my family. I appreciate you guys' support, your likes, your subscriptions, your shares, your super chats, and super stickers. Thank you guys so much.
They're ahead on the Forbes list and GM. People are waiting.
What's that? He's so brave. He's so brave to speak with the
Cornish Coves, God bless you. Thank you, Cornish Coves, for the super sticker. Thank you so much.
To przeszli raz, przecież nie mówiliśmy cię. Tak wygląda.
Darko Halilovic, thank you so much for the super sticker. Mr. Halilovic, Darko, thank you so much, Darko. God bless you.
О, наш старик знакомый.
This lady, I'm telling you, right? Very keen, very to the point. Vive la liberté. Thank you, Mary. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Put your weapons
And listen, guys, I know you guys are getting itchy for the march. Because every time you see someone with a microphone, you know he's ready. Right? It's one of the ways we keep it warm in Canada right now. Because guess what? I want you to remember one thing. No matter how much we go after these people, spring is coming. Spring is coming. You think the truckers are taking over right now? You wait till they don't have to idle with diesel fuel anymore. You wait till they don't have to keep their kids warm.
lose their job and they have
There's going to be a little bit more occupation going on, and Canadians are getting ready. Right now, I want to put together your hands for an entrepreneur, a guy that's been working with Toronto for some time. This man's been up here saying a couple of words before. He's a really strong speaker. He's got a great personality, and he has almost as nice of a beard as I do. Put your hands together, David
in every school, baby.
What do you got there?
This is the voice of truth.
Thank you.
That's happening everywhere. Every cross, every bridge with the coast.
And you need to send it to the people that have been lied to. Let them know. Show them the thousands of people all across the country, every single city, coming out. So I wrote something. I don't know. This is for the politicians, the silent politicians, the politicians that went ahead with this craziness. You know, sacrifices made.
A long time. Nothing was done.
Thank you. Judy Jinter. Thank you, Judy. Thank you for the super sticker, Judy.
Patriotic people that understand what's going on. You need to get involved politically. I know we lost a lot of faith in politicians, but we need to bring ourselves involved. School board trustees, councillors, mayors, MPs, MPPs. It's the only way we're going to win. And I'm going to tell you something. There's a lot of us. I was just in Ottawa. I've never seen, you know what? Forget about this speech. I'm better just doing it like this.
Thank you.
I saw a lot of patriotic people in Ottawa. I walked the streets, people giving food. Well, I saw this guy too. I saw a lot of good people. It had nothing to do with color, creed, religion. It was Canadian patriotic people coming out. People that are fed up. People that had enough. We're rising up like we've never seen it in our life. And I'm going to tell you this. Our officers, I love you. But I'll tell you something. We have the Bill of Rights. Please respect it. We are friendly people. And I'll tell you, there are some people that got that cross the lines. There might be some guy that runs for mayor in Toronto. He's about 5'9". He's right about here, maybe. I don't know. He's going to get really upset. If you're roasting patriotic people, it's about fear. It's about respecting our rights and memories. It's what it's about. So I love you guys. Remember, guys, please let's respect it. So I'm going to leave you with this. Because we have someone
Thank you.
that's got a beautiful voice. She's singing it. And she's singing it here. Whenever we're out, she's singing. So I love you all. I'm Danny DeSantis. I know we have a governor down south, DeSantis.
Who's giving free hugs? Is that you? Mandatory?
Mandatory, that's right.
Thank you guys for being out here.
Yeah, good. Good going. Nice.
We're live. YouTube.
Awesome. Wicked.
1,000 people watching.
Wicked. All right.
Take care, guys.
Stop now. No, it's just...
Oh, we got some music.
You know when we are on the top, there was one guy. Like last Saturday. I think she's around. She said, oh my God.
Pretty good idea. I had a idea what drives you. You know when something
You're singing my favorite song, my life. I make a change, so it counts. Please, where's my time? All I want is happiness, so hard to find. Free, without the ties of blind. Please, don't waste my time.
Hey, one thing was Spider-Man?
Please, don't waste my time. All I want is happiness, so hard to find.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Without the ties of blind. Please, don't waste my time. That's right. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard I love you, Canada. God bless you. Really? This is how we... I had no idea. So you know what? We should talk about that another time before we're on the mic. Thanks, brother. Give me another couple minutes, okay? Cool. So, wow, what can you say? My dear, your whole bag was splitting open here. Here, get your stuff here. Lonnie. There you go, my love. That was jumping out of your bag. So much excitement, guys. We got one more round of people, and then we're going to hit the streets. You know what, guys?
these people, they got to put their stuff together. They were so much in love with you guys. They got to get this information out. Put your hands together for Anthony Gagliardi and Jack Baran from Hamilton. Come on up here, guys. Where are you? This guy's ready for action. And then we're on the streets, guys. Thank you, Anthony.
Awesome. Thank you, Lamont. What is going on, Toronto? My God, this is one of the biggest rallies that I've been to here. So, just to let you guys know who I am, my name's Anthony Gagliardi. I have received over a dozen tickets for organizing protests in Hamilton. I am the organizer of the Hamilton Freedom Movement. You can check us out on Telegram or Instagram. Our main goal here is for an arrest, okay? So, just to let everybody know, we are all after the wrong people here. It has nothing to do with Trudeau. It has nothing to do with Doug Ford. The Reopen Ontario Act states, the Lieutenant Governor made by order shall revoke an order. Meaning, she's the only one that can do anything about this. Meaning, she is the one responsible for the loss of freedom here in Canada. Okay? So, step one is lift the mandates. Step two is push for an arrest. We must arrest these people. Enough is enough. This can be over within 4 hours. I have paperwork full of tactical teams with Toronto Police, Hamilton Police, and any other police force out there. I have been to several police stations, collected several incident numbers. Right now, my documentation is on the desk of a detective in Hamilton. That detective's name is Detective Oliver. Have you looked at the information? I'm not too sure. The information that I am talking about can be found on executivereasoning.com/mail. Okay? So, I need to set my cases.
You privately being like, bro, everything kind of like
As Anthony said, Section 5 of the Reopening Act, the Lieutenant Governor made by order revoke an order. It is only the Lieutenant Governor who can end this struggle in Ontario.
someone who's old mask. Chuck Piggies.
Just keep your eyes on. Give me some book weapons.
They're just trying to get oh, you heard it.
No, but I'll follow it.
Oh, who?
That guy I was talking to.
Oh, yeah? What do you think? Was he able to get into the Vatican archives?
No, we were hopping all over the place. We were talking about a bunch of interesting things. Very nice people. Very interesting people. Yeah.
I guess that is the big guy. Is he on the what? Boy, oh boy. They used to have sides and weights. Yeah.
Hold. Guys, is this street just done?
No.
Coming yet? Okay, we gotta wait until everyone comes up. Or else there'll just be like 100 of us working, so let's wait. Hold there. This is Canada, great country.
Hey, what's up, guys? We are live from downtown Toronto at Queen's Park Circle. It looks like they are getting prepared to do some sort of rally or some sort of march. Who knows where they're gonna go? But they're just waiting for the speeches around the monument of Edward VII, the mounted king, to finish. And I think they're gonna gather here. They're gonna do some sort of rally or some sort of marching. I'm just headed up to Bloor and Avenue Road to see the crazy protests that might be there. It doesn't look like it. But last Saturday, right here on Avenue Road in Bloor, it was insane, guys. Let's see what's happening up here right now. I appreciate you guys joining me. We are live from downtown Toronto, north of the Queen's Park Circle. Well, we are on Queen's Park Circle, north of the Legislative Assembly of Ontario. Doesn't seem like there's much happening over here. There's just a few bystanders. Very little police presence. There's only about 2 officers here at the moment. And there are city dump trucks parked right across. Oh, here's another 2 cruisers with a couple more officers. So it has gotten busier since I arrived. And I think they're about to start to do some sort of march or rally. I'm gonna take a break, guys. I'm gonna go off for about 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes, just to take a break, recharge. And I'll be back. Keep the subscription button, the bell notifications enabled. Subscribe, guys. Press the like button if you don't mind for me, please. This is what it's looking like right now at Queens Park Circle and Bloor Street. I'm gonna sign out for about 20 minutes, guys. I'm gonna go have a bite to eat. And then we're gonna be back live, guys, for you guys, to show you what is happening in downtown Toronto. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes or so. We're gonna start the march very soon. I'll see you guys then.